Hey, what's going on, guys? Dr. Sean J. Harris here, Generational Wealth Academy. Happy Tuesday morning to everybody. Saturday number 3. Hey, listen, my topic today is how to get the right people on the bus. So here's the deal. A lot of times in life, people are hung up on things, and you don't want just anybody getting on your bus to success. You want the right people. You want the right driver. You want the right maintenance crew. You want the right passengers, just in general. But many times people get the wrong people on their bus. Here's what I mean by that. I'm going to talk about 3 specific things right now that's keeping people distracted. Now, here's one thing that you really don't want on your bus. You don't want distracted people on the bus. There's an old picture I remember seeing where it was 2 guys on a bus. One sat on the inside and they were riding along a cliff. His view was seeing a rocky side out of his window. The other person saw the sunshine. He saw the beautiful landscape and aesthetics. They were in the same bus, but they saw 2 different perspectives. So the same thing in life when we're looking to get people on our bus of success. 3 things I want to talk about that people are getting hung up on. You gotta be aware of distractions and what get you off of focus or what you need to be focused on. Right now, there's a lot of people that's focusing on these 3 things, particularly here in Atlanta. But the first thing is the Olympics, the race with no allows. Listen, in the 100, he got the gold medal. Move on, live your life. But so many people are still debating and arguing back and forth whether the torso passed first, whether the foot stepped first by the other runner. Listen, you're beating a dead horse. And so many times people are missing opportunities that go by them because they're being argumentative, arguing over things that doesn't matter. One of my mentors many years ago, he told me, he said, Sean, listen, if this is not going to matter 5 years from now, don't give it 5 minutes of thought. But so many times people are giving this thing 5 days of thought. That race happened over a week ago, but people are still, it's like the topic of conversations, but then you wonder why you're not making it. You wonder why you're not succeeding going to the next level. Second thing a lot of people are talking about is the girl at the Olympics with the breakdancing. Okay, she couldn't dance. Breakdancing in the Olympics, whether you believe it should or should not be a sport, who cares? But people are taking mental energy. They're doing mental calisthenics, worrying and arguing back and forth whether it should be a sport, about this one girl who, the more you talk about it, the more you elevate this young lady up in notoriety and popularity. This woman, if she leverages this thing right, can become wealthy because you keep talking about it, because it becomes an issue of non-relevance. The third thing here in Atlanta, people are still talking about an incident that happened over a week ago, or right about a week ago, about the beauty store that was evicted. They're still amongst themselves arguing about if you should have been given access to someone else's property, if they should have taken the items to a landfill, if they should have given it to communities. And come on, man. Are you willing to argue about your success with the same ferocity that you're worried about somebody else's business or someone else's Olympic medal, somebody else's dream or vision? See, so many times we live vicariously through other people's successes because we're not shining the light on our own situations to do what we need to do for our family. See, so many times people worried about the person down the street with a Lamborghini, the person around the corner with the big giant house, when instead we need to worry about our house. It's like being on an aircraft. The flight attendant tells you put your mask on first before you can put your child's mask on. But we're so worried about putting everybody's mask on around us on the aircraft that we tend to suffocate and then meet our demise. So think about this as you're figuring out who's going to ride on your bus. Are you going to continue having these conversations that are meaningless, that are not moving the needle forward towards your success? It's something to think about. You have to do a self-audit. We have to audit every area of our lives to see if we're on track, where there needs to be adjustments. But so many times we're focused on the splendor in someone else's eye, as the old scripture said, when we got a big log in our own eye. So I hope that can help move the needle for somebody out here who needs to hear that we need to stop wasting time on non-sufficient things that aren't important, things that are not going to matter. So that, let that be your litmus test. If this isn't gonna matter in 5 years, you shouldn't give it 5 minutes of thought. You shouldn't give it 5 minutes of mental energy when that same energy can be placed somewhere else. Because listen, we can get back money that we may lose in life, but you can't get back time. And you got to really ask yourself, are you wasting time finding useless passengers on your bus who are argumentative, or are you getting people on the bus who can help be a value add? All right, guys, I'm Dr. Sean J. Harris. Make impact, make money while you're doing it.